This episode is brought to you by 20th Century Studios' upcoming comedy, Ella McKay. From Academy Award-winning writer-director James L. Brooks, Emma Mackey plays Ella McKay, an idealistic young woman who juggles family and work in a story about the people you love and how to survive them. Featuring an all-star cast, including Jamie Lee Curtis, Jack Loudon, Kumail Nanjiani, Iowa Debris, Julie Kavner, with Albert Brooks and Woody Harrelson. Ella McKay, only in theaters Friday.
Adobe Acrobat Studio, so brand new. Show me all the things PDFs can do. Do your work with ease and speed. PDF Spaces is all you need. Do hours of research in an instant with key insights from an AI assistant. Pick a template with a click. Now your prezzo looks super slick. Close that deal? Yeah, you won. Do that, doing that, did that, done. Now you can do that with Acrobat. Now you can do that with the all-new Acrobat. It's time to do your best work with the all-new Adobe Acrobat Studio.
This episode is brought to you by Netflix. Jay Kelly, the new film from Academy Award nominee Noah Baumbach. George Clooney stars as an actor confronting his past and present on a journey of self-discovery, alongside Adam Sandler as his devoted manager. Critics are calling it a declaration of love to the chaotic art of filmmaking, with the Wall Street Journal praising it as a transcendent comedy drama. Jay Kelly is now playing only on Netflix.
Hey, Chantel.
Hey, Roxanne.
Wow. As I was saying, hey, I heard like a gremlin cough in the background.
That was my husband.
Oh my goodness, that was so scary.
He's choking on some red pepper with my pesto pasta I just made.
Yummy. Sounds delish.
Really good.
Poor Chantel, because we are like watching the Salt Lake City, and then she's been like waiting for me the last 30 minutes to podcast. And I'm like, oh, I still have 20 minutes. I still have 10 minutes. And meanwhile, I'm like I just told her I made like burrata and tomato dip, and then I made myself a Greek salad, and I was like, okay, let me just like enter this. And as soon as I entered her thing, she's like been waiting. She's like, hey, what's up? Like, oh my god.
Well, perfect time for you to make a Greek salad since they went to Greece.
I know. We have a lot to talk about, you guys. We have a lot to catch up on. I mean, I caught up with Beverly Hills, the season premiere. We are so dumb that we didn't realize. You guys, the month of December is a very scary time, okay? It really is. So we didn't realize that Beverly Hills came on like that Thursday.
Yeah, but who is Bravo like to come at us with like all these seasons and all these episodes now all of a sudden, okay?
I'm surprised they're doing this like during December.
Exactly.
Like, this is not the time, Bravo. It's just not.
They dropped the Summer House trailer. We have Potomac, we have Married to Medicine, we have Beverly Hills, we have Salt Lake City, and we have Southern Charm.
Yeah,
all
I know.
happening.
It's a lot. It's a lot. I mean,
but we're not complaining. It's a good thing. Like when there's nothing, we complain. When there's a lot, we complain. So we're not complaining. Okay, you guys, we're happy.
It's just but it's a good thing. It's just like every day, like we have something because it's December, you know? So, it's hard to keep up with. I mean, I promise after December, like we're back to doing 3 episodes a week, but we'll see. We still do 2 no matter what, guaranteed on Patreon though. But we have a lot to talk about with.
Well, I do want to say, by the way, like if you are on our Patreon or if you're not, you should join because we're doing a Secret Santa and it's so fun. I can't wait. We're drawing it, I think, tomorrow. So I can't wait to see who we get.
I know. Wait, I got something that said like you need to put your wish list in. And I was like, wait, but I thought we draw on December 10th.
That's just like Elfsters telling people to do that.
Okay. Well, yeah, we're all super excited about it. Although I think on our regular on our Patreon, I was talking shit about like gifts. So people are scared to get me. But that's going to be tons of fun. So yeah, definitely do that. I wanted to like briefly talk about Beverly Hills first because I thought this was something very interesting at BravoCon, like Crystal, I think Crystal and Cynthia start podcasting when Beverly Hills comes back because I never hear about their podcast, which by the way, I remember when I listened to it, I loved it. So I hear still really good things about it, but I never hear about their podcast until Beverly Hills comes back. But anyways, Crystal basically was like talking about like her experience at BravoCon, and she said that like she was told by the girls, like, we don't do what the other girls do. Like, we're Beverly Hills. Like, we don't hang out with them after. We don't like do what they do. We do our own thing. And what is like your take on that?
Wait, so she's saying like all the other housewives?
Like she's talking about the Beverly Hills housewives. Like they don't do what all the other housewives do. Like they don't. And I thought about it and I was like, wait, yeah, like I never see them at a party with like the housewives, like afterwards. I never see them really hanging out with any other housewives outside of being on panels. The one stuff that we see Kathy Hilton in, we'll see her, but like it's part of those like add-on pays, like it'll be at night and it'll be like an add-on thing that you have to pay to like go. She does a lot of those, but you'll never see like Kyle and them like hanging out. It's very like low key among them. Like we don't even see them posting it out. And even Chantel, oh wait, actually we saw Teddy Mellencamp because one year when we went to BravoCon, we went to Delilah's and we were with like all the housewives. They all were there. And the only Beverly Hills housewife that was there was Teddy, but she wasn't a Beverly Hills housewife.
Yeah, I don't like that. To me bothers me. I hate anybody who thinks they're too cool, for school, that type of mentality. So that would bother me because it's like, why can't you hang out with everyone else?
Why do I kind of get it though?
But why? They're not okay. Just only some of them on Beverly Hills, not all of them.
But you just think about like a Kyle Richards who literally was just on like Kim Kardashian's she did like a Kissmas, or what did she do? She did like this whole like broadcast on TikTok Shop, and Kyle Richards and Kathy Hilton were her like guests, and it was like this like cute, like of course like they did it the cutest way ever, so it felt like it was 90s and they went all out, and Rob Kardashian was like the narrator and all this stuff, and like Kyle's doing stuff like that. And then Kathy Hilton's like best friends are all people like a Kris Jenner, and she's a Hilton. And then I mean Dorit can go hang out with them.
Okay.
She can. Dorit can. I'm just saying, like, I kind of got it, but then I also, if I was a Crystal, I'd be like, wait, what? Why?
I think it's more, yeah. I think it's more people like, if like, I don't know, because even if you say Kyle, like to me, like I just think like Kyle just wants to go home after. It's not like she loves to party with these people, so she just like is like more low key. But
yeah, she doesn't like, she just wants to hang out with her friends, and she doesn't care to like hang out with other housewives.
no, I
But
can see
it's
it.
like, can you suck it up for a weekend? I don't know. I can honestly see both sides because I feel like I'd be over it too. And again, like, look who my friends are. And am I going to go and like party with like Tamra Judge? I don't know. I mean, she's good with Tamra, obviously, because of Teddy, but like, do I care to do that and be in a million pictures and take pictures for the gram over it? I don't know that I do.
No, like I think like I still don't like that idea though. Like it's like, oh, we're too cool for school. So I feel like they should.
They're just very Beverly Hills. So I don't know. But when I watched Beverly Hills, you guys, like I was like, it's just different. It really is. Like it totally gives Real Housewives. Like it gives, rich Real Housewives, like in their big ass houses and just full of money. I don't know. I'm like, man, like this, like I miss this. I miss watching stuff like this. And I don't feel like with
And it's like
Beverly.
real money. Like it's not like we're like, no, it's not that it's real money. It's money where we are not like, again, because we just watched Salt Lake City, but it's like where we're bragging. Like bragging is like, nasty in Beverly Hills. Like bragging is not okay, so it's like that's the kind of money I love. Like when you have it and you got it and you don't brag about it.
Yeah. I I don't know. I just feel like with Beverly Hills, like I don't get fakery out of it. Like I don't get this is all for a storyline. So that's why I like Beverly Hills, because it seems, not to be like I really want to make a storyline, or I'm going to do this and make it a big deal, and it's like forced. I don't feel that with Beverly Hills.
Yeah, I can see that now that you're saying it, 'cause it's not as dramatic. There's no like scenes and
And
like
it's
those like,
still just as good.
yeah, I agree.
So let's talk the Garcelle stuff. There's a lot of speculation online, not speculation, but there's a lot of talk online about Garcelle, and people are upset that, they're bringing up Garcelle's name so much. And what I have to say about that is I like that, because I hate when a housewife goes and what happened to that housewife? Why are we like pretending? So it was a fake friendship. Like, why are we pretending that that housewife doesn't exist? You guys fired her. We're not going to talk about it at all. I think you should talk about it. However, I'm not agreeing with their stance on the whole thing.
You're more on Garcelle's side.
I just understand where Garcelle's coming from.
I know, but Roxanne, to sit there and like literally you, especially with Sutton, like you were so close with her. Maybe the other girls I can see, but like you were so close. Like you put in so much, years with these girls. Like she was on the season, what, like 5 years, and you then all of a sudden just go and delete all of them, block them out of your whole life. Like that just made us all think that you really did look at this just as a business and not anything serious, which pisses me off because it should be your real life. Like you shouldn't be able to like cut these people off so fast.
I do think, and I think Dorit had asked that both of them looked at it as an alliance. Like I cannot see Garcelle actually hanging out with Sutton. I always said this, but I understood Garcelle's hurt because whether it was an alliance, it ended up forming into a friendship. And I understood Garcelle's hurt at the reunion because even I was looking at Sutton like, why aren't you speaking up at all for her? Like, why aren't you saying anything? I'm so shocked. And it could have been maybe because Sutton at the time knew that Garcelle might not even come back. So is there a point to get against these ladies for no reason? Because Garcelle's probably not even coming back. But I don't know. Like I understand her hurt. And if I was Garcelle, I understand her hurt against Sutton. Anyone else, I would be like, we're fine. It's fine. I was never really that close with you anyways.
Yeah.
If I was her, I would literally shit on Sutton's life and never talk to Sutton and respond to her.
I mean, that's what she's doing.
But then I would act good with everyone else.
Oh.
Yeah, that would really hurt Sutton. And I'd be like, Karma's a bitch.
I know, but like you really like all those years of friendship and like you're mad at one reunion. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like it felt like it was like too like, woo, like just like boom, you're done.
Some of us are sensitive, man.
Okay, but like you can't be that sensitive, damn.
Now, when it comes to Dorit and Kyle, like you saw still a little bit of tension between them.
Oh yeah, and then you're gonna see in the whole reunion or the whole season, like you're gonna see them go back and forth with each other. Like they just need to stop being friends. Then it's okay. Like you're not gonna get back to where you were.
Well, and that's where it's at. That's where they're at. They are. I mean, Kyle's not talking to her anymore. Kyle said after a cast trip that they're not speaking. So, and Dorit's at that point now that she's divorced that she's like, I'm not dealing with shit and I'm not holding back anymore. So I don't care either. And we never saw that Dorit.
You know what's crazy? Like other than Bose, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Every single one of them are single. And Kathy.
I know.
Like that just like it reminds me of like New York, like OG New York, when like a lot of them started getting divorced and then like they were all single and they would go on these trips and like they all were like looking for men. Like it's kind of fun to watch that, but like I wonder if that's like how they're gonna, they're gonna move. But it is really crazy.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I mean, but like I feel like that's like on brand for Real Housewives.
I know, it's just sad.
I know, it really is. What else happened throughout the episode? It was like, one of those like filler episodes where we get updates.
Sutton and her assistant was like a big topic. Like, what did you think about that?
So apparently they're not talking anymore. And Sutton basically said, like, all my kids were grown, didn't need help with the store. And, I didn't need someone just like hanging around at my house. So I let him go. Do you believe that's like the actual reason?
No, there has to be more to it because it's like this guy would come everywhere with you. Like he was like, you're literally like your life.
Right. Do you think she suddenly got annoyed of him?
Yeah. Should we try to get an interview with him?
Should we? You think he would?
He probably sign NDAs though.
Oh yeah. Yeah. She like said it was like a lifestyle change. That's why, and that it ran its course. But I'm also like, well, you could still be friends. But remember when Kim fired her assistant? What was her name? Stephanie or something?
Yeah.
And then Stephanie became best friends, or no, Stephanie became best friends with Courtney, and Kim could tell she wasn't passionate. But they're all still like in the same group. However, I could tell that Kim didn't want to hang out with her immediately after that.
Yeah, and I think it was just like there was more for her to do. Like that, it wasn't just like about passion. It's like there was more for you to do than be my assistant.
Yeah.
Like go with your career. And I think she like came out with a really good brand. I forgot what her brand is though.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Okay. What was going on with Bose?
Nothing. I mean, she's still with her mans. There was really nothing
but I like the scenes.
Yeah, no, same. I think you're gonna see like the relationship with like her and like them actually like, progressing. That's gonna be her storyline for sure.
Yeah, obviously. I get very entertained by her scenes.
What did you think about Kyle saying that she would like? What did she say? Basically, she insinuated that she can swing both ways.
Yeah, I just be direct. Like just be
Yeah.
like, yeah, like here's what it is. I'm gonna stop tiptoeing on it. Like my kids are old, they know everything that's happening. They know more. Like you've actually explained it to them. So I don't get the whole like tiptoeing and stuff. And
I'm excited we're gonna get to see Alexia's wedding, like the whole process of it. Like that's interesting to me. Are you excited to see that?
yeah, but how about the Mauricio Umansky stuff? Like him being a hoe. I mean,
I
honestly, he's like a loser to me. I really look so down on him because every single day, you guys, like on Thanksgiving, there was like a new picture of him like making out with like another girl. And apparently, when they were at Thanksgiving dinner, that's when they saw it. And it's just like, okay, bro, like we get it. We get it. You're a loser. And to me, I thought he was the ultimate girl dad. But as an ultimate girl dad, like you're not going to act like that knowing that pictures can be taken. People are private all the time. You aren't always going to be caught on camera. You just don't care. And I get it, that's your prerogative, but I would look at my dad and I'd be like, "Okay, chill. Like all I ever saw was like you and mom."
You know, it seems like the third one, not Portia, and the other one above Portia. Why am I forgetting her name?
I'm
You could
literally gonna smack you, Chantel. What? Who?
the
Daughter?
his daughter, yeah, not above Portia and like below Alexia.
Sophia?
Sophia, yes, okay. You could tell
I thought
Sophia.
Sophia was the youngest, or no, Alexia is the youngest.
No, Portia's the youngest.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I forget about
It goes with his kids, it goes
Sophia.
Alexia, Sophia, and then Portia.
Yeah.
But you could tell she does not F with like her dad as much as she did because of this stuff.
I would get immediate ick on anyone's dad, let alone my dad acting like that. And it was interesting. I don't know if this was on Beverly Hills or if it was on the after show because I've watched like 10 different shows after that. But Kyle was saying that when it came to Mauricio, the reason like their relationship was the way it was, she was just basically saying, like, I was on top of him. I was always like on him. And it insinuated you felt you needed to do that because you didn't know what would happen if you weren't on top of him, if you weren't PDA. And that's like a very shitty feeling to have.
Yeah, and I think it's like, but like, it's like, isn't that self-reflection afterwards? Like, he was always receptive towards it. Like, I don't know, maybe like, I don't
You
know.
know
I don't,
what's happening behind closed doors?
yeah, that
They
is
were that
100% true.
PDA couple who looked perfect together. They were that couple. I would have thought that they had like the perfect relationship. And that's why you guys, like, we don't believe this stuff because they were always that perfect couple where I'm like, he's such a good dad. He's such a good husband. Like, I love how he like holds her hand and he's like so, about her and her feelings and everything. And yeah,
But like, why can't we still think that in their relationship of what was like ran its course? Like they were still like that, and then it's like now that he is single, he's not doing anything wrong.
I mean, I just think he's just thinking about himself. I get that he got married in his early 20s, but just grow up a little bit. Grow up. You can do that. You don't need to do it with 100 women and pose the same way and have them all over you where you're picking them up and making out with them. A different girl every day, Chantel. It's so scary.
Yeah, I think even Kyle said it. It's like, why are we always seeing it? Like, can you be a little bit more private in that sense? It's like weird, and I agree with that. And then, what did you think about Dorit like comparing PK and Mauricio together?
Well, no, I think what Dorit was saying was that PK saw the life that Mauricio was living and was like, I'm not even happy in my marriage. Like, I would like to do that.
But like,
And
wouldn't that piss you off, like as a friend? Like if I was Kyle, like if you're telling me like, oh your husband, like you're getting a divorce now, and you would look at me like, yeah, I'm getting a divorce because he saw your husband do that. Like, it would piss me off because like, don't make me the excuse here.
but it's like true though too. I mean, yeah, I would definitely be like, girl, like you were head of her divorce no matter what. But it doesn't help when his best friend is like out there partying and they're in a miserable marriage, a very miserable, disrespectful marriage as is.
Yeah.
And they have money, they're on the show. I don't know if PK has money, but you know what I mean. Um, yeah, so I don't know. I found that to be very interesting. I think it's going to be a really good season. I'm super excited about it. We're definitely going to have its own episodes, like episodes for just Beverly Hills. But again, be patient with us during the month of December. It's a little cray-cray over here. I have a Christmas concert to attend. I have a Christmas party to attend. I have a lot going on, you guys. It's a lot in here. So, and I swear, like, guess who has a snow day tomorrow? We have a snow day. We saw that shit right at 5 p.m. It wasn't even snowing. So I'm over this world.
It's kind of
But
like early for a first snow day in Michigan, but
yeah. Let's talk. Okay, I want to switch topics to Southern Charm, and I just want to strictly talk about this like whole Austin Craig stuff. You guys, people are obsessed with Craig. It's kind of scary.
I know because remember when we recapped it and then everyone like in our on our comments were like saying, "But I love Craigie Poo. I love Craig." We're like, okay.
Yeah, and I like him too, but I also don't think like Austin's doing anything wrong. I think Austin's a loser who should not be in a relationship, absolutely. But I feel like Craig is just like he reminds me of like such a girl where he's like, you said that you wanted to be single. Like, I don't know, Chantel. I
Well,
don't
what happened? Like, what happened recently? Like, did something happen in the news?
know. Didn't you watch the episode where they got into a big fight?
I thought we are waiting to recap that.
I mean, no, but a new episode comes on tomorrow, Chantel.
Yeah, we talked about last episode. We already recapped that
No,
one.
no, no, another no, you missed the last episode.
Oh, I
So
did.
I can't with her, you guys. This so what happened was basically at the end of it, like he was just like talking about how he might be interested in Charlie and Sally, and Austin didn't say like, oh, like I miss that type of thing. Like he just made like a comment, but he wasn't like directly saying, I want to be single. Like I like I miss being single. I want to be single. He didn't directly say it, but he kind of insinuated it. And they were out at a party, and Craig just like Craig got too drunk, and he like goes in on Austin, and he's like, that's why you want to be me. That's why you said that you wanted to be single like me. And like Craig is kind of like bitter towards Austin because he's like, you're sitting here acting like you want to be single, which he never directly said, but he's like, and all I want is to be in a relationship. Like, I just want what you have. And I get that part, but the way he was coming for him, and Austin's like, bro, are you okay?
No, I have the ick. I'm sorry. I don't understand how you guys can look at Craig and think this is okay.
But yeah, like think about it. Yeah, Craig says the right things where he's like, oh yeah, all I want is a relationship, and Austin's in one. And then Austin makes this like 2-second comment, and I take it so literal and I take it so seriously, which we already know. We already know Austin should not be in a relationship. Like, that's fine. But for his like his friend to be like calling him out, blasting it, and then saying it in front of everybody and making it sound a million times worse, and then going in on in, like you don't like him, bro. You don't like him. So it's just like enough. Like, you guys, would you want your man to act like that? Like, let's be real.
No.
Was
I
his
wonder
best friend too? Like, ew.
I wonder what really went wrong. Do you think like the podcast for them really went wrong for them, or they got like really annoyed with each
No,
other?
I think that Craig literally was in a relationship with Paige, and Austin was like, "You kind of changed. Like your whole life is Paige. Like you kind of changed." And so Craig would go and talk shit about Austin to his girlfriend, and his girlfriend's like, "He's a loser." And then Craig's like, "Yeah, you're right. He is a loser. Like I have all these businesses. He doesn't even have anything. He started like a beer thing. Did anything even happen with that? He is such a fucking loser. He wishes he was me." That's how it was. Like that's literally
Okay.
what happened.
Break it down for us, Rexian.
I don't know. I'm just convinced of that. So there's my take on it. But it was, well, Chantal, you got to catch up on that episode.
Oh yeah, like wow, my bad, guys. I totally forgot about that one.
Did you
I'm
watch
like,
Married to Medicine?
I didn't. I watched Potomac.
Okay, because there was like a thing with Married to Medicine at the end that I want to talk about too. I'm sorry, I'm just like jumping ship here, but at the end they're talking about Heavenly. Well, what is she doing? The state of what? I don't even know. State per whatever. It was crazy because she like mentions like her son's behind bars, and she says that her husband kept it from her and she didn't find out till everyone else found out. But in the confessional, her husband like looked at her Damon. He's like, I mean, I did tell you. And then she's like,
Like, come on.
He's
Why
like,
would you
baby, you
lie?
didn't tell me. You didn't. No, you didn't tell me. He's like, no, I did tell you. And so it was so awkward because it was like, girl, like you don't act like you did not fucking know that. Just stop.
And you're gonna sit there and put your husband under the bus like that? Like everyone would go crazy on him on social media.
But at the end, no, because no one goes crazy on Damon because he's freaking amazing. And she could spin it like he didn't want me to know because he didn't want me to stress about it. But apparently, like she hasn't talked to her son in so long because she went crazy once she like found out. I think she went crazy once it went public. But at the end, like Toya and her are with each other, and you guys, Toya just does not give a fuck. She's like, they bring up how she's running, and she's like, nobody's voting for you. Like she's like, and I'm not voting for you. You can't even listen to us. You think you're gonna listen to the people? And like Heavenly is so shook by Toya calling her out. I need you to watch it because it was the craziest thing ever. Because I'm like, damn, like Toya don't give a fuck, but I respect it so much.
I'm shocked I'm shocked that Heavenly is shocked by Toya calling her out.
Oh, she was like shooketh. It was a really, really good episode. Really good episode.
I can't wait. I love Married to Medicine.
I know. Any hot takes from Potomac that you want to discuss?
Yeah, okay, the biggest one was, I wanted to get your thoughts on Ashley. So, Ashley was dating that guy Josh, and she breaks up with him on screen,
Yeah.
which was crazy. But like her whole thing was like the money stuff, the financial situation stuff. So, did you think that was like that's valid for her?
Yeah, I think good for you.
100%, me
Like, if
too.
you know, you know. And if you know he's not going to take care of you and you're like not effing around and you're used to a certain type of lifestyle, they're at the arcades, bro. Immediately no.
And she dragged him on for like a year, not a full year, but that's kind of like a long time to kind of on date on and off when you kind of already know. But like maybe like I felt bad for him, but she like mentioned to him, she's like, we never went on vacation. He's like, I invited you to Pittsburgh.
You guys, that was so embarrassing.
I felt so bad for him. But I watched the after show with Potomac with Ashley, and she was with Monique, and she was kind of explaining the situation where she's like, listen, I'm used to a certain, and she kind of said on the show too, but she's like, he works a lot, and she's like, I will give him props like for his age and like what he does. He works a long time, so he has potential, but like I'm not waiting for the potential, basically.
Right. Yeah. I
But
don't blame you, girl.
yeah, no, I mean, same. Like, especially like she's now making the money too, so it's like, I'm not doing that.
No, no. I'll act broke as a woman. In another life, I'd act broke as hell.
And
Literally.
wait for the guy, wait for the rich guy.
Yeah.
And then what else in
No, but
Potomac?
honestly, you guys, like money really isn't everything because you think about the Diddy stuff, like God tests you. And I'm sorry to say this, but I'm just saying, like, God tests you. Like, I would take my life over any money. Obviously, I'm just talking shit and I'm just like being funny about in another life, but I am so, so blessed. And like, yeah, like 4 kids later, I have to work. Like tomorrow I have a snow day. And how am I gonna work with a snow day? Like I'm gonna be so stressed all day, but I am so blessed. And you think about it, and it's like when I was watching the Diddy documentary, which we're gonna do an episode on it because you guys want us to, or like maybe just like our thoughts or whatever. But you think about like the fact that Diddy has all this money, but being on like life is so temporary. Afterlife is eternity. So it's like, yeah, you have all the glitz and glamour and all the money, and let's see how you handle it. But you'll be in hell for all of eternity. And that's like forever. So like while it's good now, I do believe like Jesus like will see how you react and what you do. And it's like more money, more problems. I don't want that. I'm good. I'm so good. And I feel like I have the best life because I have healthy children and a home and like, my parents and things like that. So I don't know. Why did I just talk about that?
Because we were joking around about like finding a man with money,
Oh,
like that's what you should
yeah.
do. And you were saying, and I agree, and you could tell like the people that he really did screw over. Like you could tell they're happy in their own lives, even though that they got really screwed and like got screwed out on payment and things like that. Just it's because they
I
know
don't
they're not.
think they're happy in their life. I think they're very bitter about it.
Oh, really? I thought that to me, like it felt like they don't have the evilness.
Yeah, I know, but they kind of do have the evilness because a lot of them like stayed until they were really written off. So and saw evil stuff. It's not there was like maybe one that said they like walked away. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, but we also like sometimes like we can't judge because like when they explain the grooming thing, like you don't know what you don't know until it's like the
I'm
rose-colored
not talking
glasses.
about like Cassie and stuff. Like I'm
No,
talking
no,
about
not her,
guys.
not her.
Yeah, like I'm talking about the guys, and I'm not
Like
talking about
I'm talking little Roy, like I'm talking about
and
him.
I'm not talking about him either though.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about like the guy that he signed with, that he took the
The bad.
25% off and stuff. Like those
Yeah.
guys, like where it's like, but you saw it for so long. And then when he didn't serve and same with that girl, like, but I get it. Like the one that he kidnapped, it was like, but you did see it for so long and you were only not okay with it once you got fired. Or when little Roy told the other woman that she that like this is happening and she's like, it's nothing. It's like oh, okay, excuse me? Like, are all these people okay? Like, you guys are all being tested by Jesus right now, okay? Just saying. I mean, we get free will to do whatever we want, and I people are giving 50 cent shit for that, by the way.
Why do I not see that part that with 50 Cent in it? Maybe I have to watch
I
one
don't
more.
either though, but people are like acting. Like I'm like, people are like, why are you guys giving 50 Cent shit? I'm like, wait, where are they giving him shit? Like, let me know.
Yeah.
I don't know. People be making up stuff. Um, all
And
right.
then another part of Potomac was the battle of the weed companies. Okay, so wait, like this is why I think a lot of people like get annoyed with Stacey. Like she kept saying that she's the first and then this was also on the after show. She's the first Black woman in the state of Virginia to have a cannabis company. And then so like of course Ashley, like she's messy. She's like, I googled that. She's like, you don't think that there'd be so much news articles celebrating that? She goes, I googled it. You don't find it anywhere. Like she was just going crazy. And then Monique was like, damn, she took away Juneteenth celebration to celebrate her own they were just like clowning on her. What did you think about Stacey trying to make that a thing?
I don't
And
know.
what did you say?
I don't mind it.
I mean, I just like you guys, like over where we're at, like we have so many people who have marijuana companies. We have so many people who are in the cannabis world. That's like, okay, good for you. And it's just like, I don't know. I just think she's doing too much with it.
I think she's late.
Yeah. And I also think
game.
And I also think it was weird that she told Wendy, like, oh, you shouldn't come because there's going to be a conflict of interest.
Yeah, I mean, that was really like alarming and kind of scary. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
But I think it's because also, I think she just said that, but she knows that Winnie is going to have so much to say that she's like, okay, yeah, I don't want your negative energy. But I think the thing with Stacey, she just needs to be direct and say that.
I know. Instead of saying like, oh, it's just because of like conflict of interest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Salt Lake City, you guys. So we just finished watching Salt Lake City, and they're going to Greece. These bitches don't sit home.
Wait, how did they get this type of trip again? Like they were literally just went across the world for the below deck, like the yacht stuff. How did they get this again?
The below deck thing must have not been considered a trip with them. And it must have been considered like, hey, we're going to do this. This isn't your cast trip. It's going to be fun. Like Salt Lake City's hot right now. Below deck is our hottest show. We're going to do a swap, but it's not considered your cast trip.
That's crazy though. Like some people's like cast, they don't even get to go to these beautiful places like Greece.
I feel like New Jersey and Potomac, like they have the wackest trips.
I know.
Yeah. Well,
Potomac does get to go to like cool islands that like we just don't like know about, but like they do get to go to like these islands a lot.
So one of the biggest things that I want to talk about is kind of like people, some of the ladies were turning on Bronwyn in this episode, and I like I get where they're all coming from, and it wasn't until like Mary. I think everyone's scared of Mary, and so like not scared, but they won't say shit to her, and it's because everyone loves Mary. And so I think in a scene that stood out to me, Chantel, was the scene where they're all talking and they're talking about like Bronwyn's marriage, and Mary and Bronwyn, like, I don't want to talk about it. Like she gets so crazy about it, right? Like she gets like defensive, and I get it. It's your marriage. Like, of course you're going to get defensive, right? But I was like, because the ladies were like, girl, you're the one who like brings up stuff that happens in your marriage. And then when we like ask about it, you act like everything's fine. Like you're the one who's bringing it up. And she didn't seem to understand until like Mary was saying it. And she still didn't seem to understand, but she wasn't going to argue it. What were your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I thought it was extremely odd of her. You brought it to the table. You let people know you're not wearing your wedding ring. You also let Whitney know that you're like open to stuff. Like you talked a lot just the episode before, and now it's like, oh, we're perfect, we're great. Yeah, so I think they were all just like, are you okay? Like, did we not just discuss this? I think they were very confused.
And they were all calling her out, which I wasn't used to. But even like when she brought up that whole thing, was it last season when she's like, yeah, Todd cheated on me or something? And like she brought it up out of nowhere. Like no one was even talking about her and Todd. They were on the boat and she brings it up. And you're like, wait, what? And she threw it out there.
I think she does have amnesia of like what she says to like the group about Todd and her relationship. It's like when they're bad, she like loves to say things. And when they're good, she just wants to portray that.
Yes. You know what it is? I think that if they're good, she feels like super guilty about it. Or like if she has a talk with her husband and she's like, shit, I can't believe I said A, B, C, and D. But it's like, this has happened multiple times, girl. Like this has happened multiple times. Like people are going to, and then Meredith was like, you know, it's never going to stop. But it's like a lot of it is Bronwyn's doing.
Yeah. I mean, like for Meredith to say that, like, oh, they're going to keep coming at your marriage. It's like, no, like you're the one that brought up these issues though in your marriage to the group. Like no one came in for your marriage except you.
Right.
You did.
I wonder if he watches the show.
Um,
I feel like
there's
if he did, he'd divorce her.
really.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been one season, so I feel like he has to, maybe.
Oh. It says It says I put something and it said Bronwyn's husband Todd watches Salt Lake City and discusses it with her, though some scenes, like her open marriage comments, are tough for him to see, but he recognizes the value of honesty on the show and their strength in relationship post filming. Bro.
Mhm.
Yeah, like what
We're
kind of
gonna see you guys. We're gonna see you guys swinging soon.
know?
I
I
think
don't
the
know,
biggest,
he like freaks out behind the scenes.
yeah, oh yeah, for sure. I think the biggest thing about this episode that I wanted to get your take on is because we kind of have been back and forth with this whole Angie thing and like how she keeps coming for Lisa,
Oh my
and
gosh.
yeah, and again, it was a little bit like okay, I can understand where Angie's coming from. Where so basically they keep fighting about who has what first. So they're starting to fight about the Cartier bracelet or Cartier watch, and like I had one, and they start saying about the Porsche. This is funny. This is like funny to me when I'm watching it because this is like so Housewives, like like who has the best things, who's who has this. And the one thing though to me that I think Angie's just doing too much is like she gets mad that Lisa is all about that and doesn't want to like go on, the sunset walk and really enjoy Greece with them. And she's like, does she only care about designer things? But it's like, why do you care though? Why are you so involved into it? Like none of the other ladies are. So why are you?
I think the other ladies like talk shit maybe on the side, but I just feel like Angie is awkwardly targeting Lisa about every little thing. You know, when you don't like someone, so every little thing they do bothers you, or you're like, they're lying. I have proof that they're lying. And you just want to call it out. But when you're on a TV show, it doesn't translate well. It doesn't look good. It looks like, okay, you're doing too much, mama.
Yeah, like I just felt weird about it because it's like, okay, we all know how Lisa is. Lisa is like
Like, this is
not.
Lisa, exactly.
Yeah, Lisa's not the classiest when it comes to her designer stuff. Like she loves to brag. She loves these things. Like that's Lisa. Like she loves to get her makeup done. She loves all these things. So just shut up and let her be her and like get over it. Like she's not going to enjoy the simpler things like you do. And that's just Lisa. It is.
Right, exactly. So that's why I'm
But
saying she's reaching.
but the funniest thing, like I cannot believe Heather did what she did. Heather literally bought her and Whitney a Cartier. She was like, it's only 5-6K just to piss off Lisa.
Yeah, Heather's weird this season.
I know, but I thought that was really funny, honestly.
I think that's weird that you would ever do that.
Really? I thought it was funny because it's like not that deep. Like the fact that you're fighting around a basic, not basic, like I would love to have a Cartier watch, but like a lot of people have Cartier watches. So it's like you didn't find something cool and new. So it's like the fact that you're like complaining to Angie about it and saying like who got it was first. The fact that Heather just was like, I'm gonna buy one too, and I'm gonna buy one for my cousin. And now what? Like I loved it.
I would have cried though. Even if I have all the money in the world, I'd be like, oh, I just spent a lot of money for no reason. Because I mean, if I had their money, like I would still be like, that's like a lot.
No, I don't think you would think that if you have their money.
Do they have a lot of money? I mean, really?
Yeah, I mean, like people, people that make a lot less and spend on
I know,
like
literally.
$5,000 for a bag every year. So
Yeah, it says Heather's net worth is approximately 1.7 million.
yeah, she can definitely afford $10,000 on a watch.
What do you think Whitney Rose net worth is?
300,000.
This isn't even true. It says her net worth is estimated to be between 1 to 3 million. Like, no, it's not.
Well, it could be taking into fact her businesses before they went under.
Yeah.
But actually, Roxanne, she's been on the show for a long time. Like we're watching the 6th season, 7th season. Like we know now they're
People
like
who are on the show, they make a certain amount, but they spend a certain amount.
I know. But like, but they are hitting like the $500,000 each season.
Like even Contessa from Married to Medicine was talking about this. Like she's like, we had to take our money from 401k. They took out like 300,000 from their 401k because they're opening up a business and it's just like a lot more than they thought. And it's like she's like, we have like no money. We literally have no money. We use it all on this business. And she's on the show. You know what I mean? And so like, I don't know if it's like a lot. I mean, clearly they're struggling financially and you can see the stress. So
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks. Like money sucks. I mean, like who cares? You guys, we're all gonna die. Do we have to pay off anything?
Yeah, it goes to your person.
Who's like my husband?
Yeah.
No, I know. I'm kidding. Like I was like, do people pay for their hospital bills after they have a baby?
I don't know. I just got one though, and it was really expensive. So do I have to, guys?
How do people have so many babies?
I don't know. This is crazy.
No, life is like so expensive. It's not even okay.
And I have insurance too. It's like, why am I paying this much?
It just doesn't make sense. I'll never forget
I should
when
have done it at home. I could have done it.
you guys, I'll never forget when we took, I know, literally, you'd have been totally fine. You did it all natural anyway. So what the hell?
I know exactly.
It's so crazy. When we took Jack to the hospital, they were like, we need to take him in ambulance to another hospital. And we're like, we could drive him. They're like, no, we're going to put him in the ambulance. He had, what is that? Chantal Croup?
Yeah, croup.
You guys, we got a bill for 1,300 for that ambulance ride that was 10 minutes apart that they insisted when we were like, no, it's fine. We'll just put him in there. Like, he's not dying here. Like, we'll put him in our car and we'll go to the hospital. We'll meet you guys at the hospital. They're like, no, just in case. And they charged us that. Like, how crazy and
I
corrupt.
know. I wish you could have called and said something.
No, there's literally nothing you can do. That's like how it is. Like, I have the best insurance ever. So, I mean, obviously insurance doesn't cover that, but I was like, this world is so corrupt that first off, we didn't even, and obviously had we really pushed back, like I was just trusting them and saying like, okay, I mean, we could take him in our car. And they're like, no, you come with us in the car with him and your husband drives. Like we are all driving at the same spot. Why would we do that?
Well, there's a thing like if you even just call ambulance, it's like no matter what insurance doesn't cover it, it's like $500-$600 right there.
Sickening.
Probably been way more now.
Yeah. I'll never forget when Jacob got dehydrated and the ambulance came here, but I swear I don't think they charged us for that.
Did they take him?
Yeah.
Oh, they did. Okay.
This was like when we just had Charlie and maybe Sloan was a baby, but I just remember Charlie looking at him like, the fuck? You know, he was literally on the floor dehydrated and he like was sweating and stuff. That always happens to him.
Oh God. He needs to drink. You guys need to drink more water in your household.
I mean, no, trust me, he drinks water. So, the end of the episode, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, well, so basically they're all sitting at dinner and Mary's kind of like telling Heather like open up about why you're like annoyed with Meredith. But then as she's doing that, Lisa then like kind of interjects and says like, and she starts crying, which I really did feel really bad for her. And she was just like, it feels like you're not allowing me to be like a good friend or like a friend to anybody, because it's like they're basically talking about this whole Meredith and like Brittany situation again, because them all jumping on Lisa for not like sticking up for Brittany. She's like, you're not even giving me the benefit of the doubt. And she's crying with it though, because she's like, I feel like she's finally telling Heather, you've been a shitty friend to me. And then you see Whitney start crying, you guys, which is so freaking weird. Yeah. And then she's like, she really was a pot stirrer, and Meredith calls her it, but she basically like, she's like, all of this is happening because of you, Meredith. What you did to Brittany what you did to Brittany on the plane. And Meredith is like, I'm not doing this. Like, you're a pot stirrer. She gets up and she's like, I've already apologized. And, and basically Whitney's whole thing is like, all of us friends have been fighting because of the incident on the plane. That was her whole
You guys
point.
like chose to fight over that. Like, I'm so fucking sorry. This has been such a reach. And again, it's because like you need a target, but this has been such a reach. Like it was never that serious. In fact, Brittany would literally be like, you guys, it's fine.
And in fact, Lisa and Heather were fighting before, because this was like on the boat where she finally called her out and was like, you're the reason that like you're the one that's like digging on all of us. It wasn't the plane ride. So it's like, why are you acting like what Meredith did to Brittany is causing all the problems?
It's so scary.
Yeah, no, it was really scary.
They're really coming for Meredith. And it's like, Bronwyn was asked, like, who do you think is the least valuable player that needs to go next season? And Bronwyn said Meredith. And then Heather agreed. And I was just like, Bronwyn, you're new. Like, I wouldn't even have answered that. I would have been like, honestly, like, I think everyone brings something. I would have never like thrown as like the new person under the table, but I feel like Bronwyn will do what like everyone else is doing. And then Heather, you're annoying. Now that you realize you're too much on Lisa, you're going to really target Meredith.
I can see them like saying that about Meredith to be honest, because like she always gets up, she's always kind of like, making it like everyone, and she always is like, everyone has done way worse than I have, but it's like she never takes accountability like, fully. It's like she's doing it because she knows she kind of has
to. Her off the show because of that?
No, I wouldn't want her off the show, but they just ask who's the least valuable.
I'm pretty sure the question said like who shouldn't come back next season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, out of everybody though, like who would you think? Would you not say Meredith?
I honestly think they all should come back.
Okay.
I don't like we don't need to kick someone off the show.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
we
I
don't
I
need to do
I
that.
can agree to that for sure.
By the way, I think Jen Shaw's released tomorrow.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. I
I
never
mean, we're
liked
done with her, so
Yeah, I'm so over her. She's not coming back on the show. She's about to open up a podcast. You heard it here first. But yeah. I mean, I thought it was a good episode. You said it wasn't, but I thought it was still good.
No, I mean, like, towards the end, it was good, but, like, the first, like, 25 minutes was them traveling and seeing Greece, and it's like, okay. But I really wanna go to Greece, you guys.
Even there was like a moment where Lisa like was walking late and then Heather Gay was like taking pictures or whatever and Angie and I like Angie, but Angie's like, yeah, Lisa, like, Heather's in the moment, not like Lisa, like
That's
Lisa's
what I'm
in the
saying.
moment.
She's
I'm
like,
like, I'm like, can you stop, Angie? Can you truly stop?
no, 100%. Like, she's doing too much with this whole, like,
Too
you
much. Don't focus on Lisa then.
uh-huh.
I can't, you guys, it's bothering me. Hi, por favor. You guys, I don't know if we're gonna try and do an additional episode this week, but yeah, it has been a crazy week for us. December.
Yeah. No, we got this. We got this.
I know. Well, thank you guys for listening. Sorry that we've been a little bit behind. But we love you guys. We hope you guys have a great rest of the week. It's only Wednesday if you're listening to this, most likely. So we're just halfway there. So but then I get sad. I'm like, oh my gosh, another week has gone by.
Oh my God, there was like this thing I just saw on Instagram. It was like, when you become a mom, all you think about is time. All you think about is time. Like, when was their like last nap? When was there this? And then you like think about how time has gone by so fast and then how it goes by so slow. It's like you never realize how much you think about time when you become a parent. It's like everything revolves around it.
I know. It's sad, man. It goes by really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone who like stops me with my kids, they always say that. And I'm like, I know. You don't even have to tell me, I know. But yeah, I think it's bedtime for us. So
Yes, let's go.
thank you guys for listening. We love you guys. Talk soon. Bye.
Bye.